Hey guys, this is Deca Tracker here as usual, and today we have a very specific, simple live video. So this is my first time going live, and we're gonna talk about the remote start in the Maserati over here. This button, if you can actually see it, my camera is not focusing for some reason, and I don't know why. Here it is. Uh, the remote start in the Maserati. Do you really need that? So is that an option that you really need, or is it an option that you should be paying extra money for? So today we're gonna be here to talk about that. So first thing first, let's go ahead and remote start it. So all you do is looking at this button here, you tap it twice. So you just do this, 1, 2, and there you have it. All right, so as you can see, when you tap the remote twice, it starts the car. When you tap it once, it turns off the car. But here's the other thing that you didn't know. So we're gonna start the car and get in there, and I'll show you some of the features that no one really knows about the Maserati most of the time. Let's do this. All right, so as you can see here, when you get inside of the car, um, so right now I gotta load up my fluid and stuff like that and service my parking brake. Everything is actually locked, so you have to go ahead and press the start button to activate the car. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. All right, so this is a good thing. So what if you just do that, you sit in the car for a few minutes but you want to get out? What's gonna happen is that you cannot use the same button again as far as tapping this twice to turn off the car. So that's the only trick about remote start that a lot of people don't really get. It doesn't work both ways. So it only works if you're not in the car. So once you press the run button here, when you get in the car, this no longer works. So the only way for it to work, so you have to shut off the car and then go outside, lock it, and tap twice again for it to remote start. Other than that, it will not work. But anyway, so this was a simple and quick video for you guys right now. So I'm just waiting on the customer that's supposed to pick up the car. So they picking up the car in a few seconds, well, not second, obviously minutes. It's going to a wedding, so I got it nice and detailed. And what else did I do to it? I waxed it, thanks to the help of Mr. Joel. It helped me hook it up. And the other thing that I do with my car, I don't actually use like those cleaning kit as far as like leather cleaning stuff that they put in the car. I only use like a damp rag to clean it. The reason being, I just don't like it shiny though, because when your seats are shiny, they tend to get a lot of stuff on there, and you know, you can't get it cleaned up after that because it's gonna get really dirty, and I don't like when my seats are dirty. As you can see, the driver's side, I used some of it in there, but it's just not doing it. But anyway, so I got a quick questions about what happened to the Tesla kit screen. Yes, the Tesla style screen, that one is still in work, simply because there were a few issues. A lot of people would plug it in and it would not send the sound to the amplifier. So this is one reason that I talked to the manufacturer again to work on the screen again, to install the actual wire, which was the orange wire. So you see it go inside of the back of the radio, but it's not coming out to go to the amplifier. So this is why you would not get sound when you install the screen, and that was one big feature issue that a lot of people were having with it. It works with the 2017 Maserati without any problem, and any other version of the Maserati that we have over in Europe and Asia. So those works fine because they use a different type of amplifier. But this one here, the American style Maserati, the screen works fine, but you just couldn't get any sound. So right now it's in the process of getting the software updated and install additional wire into the honor, so that way it sends the signal to the amplifier in the back in order for the radio to work. And the other thing that I did mention, that no one really likes the big buttons that was there in the Tesla style screen. So I talked to the manufacturer to get that removed. So the next version of the Tesla screen, you will not see the big long toggle switch buttons that used to be on there. It's just gonna be slick, a simple screen, and go from there. That's the really good thing about it. All right, so I have a 2016 XQ4. Should I return it? It haven't even come in yet. Yes, if you did buy one, you should return it because it's not gonna work. Because until I make a video to tell you guys that yes, it's gonna work, then you should not purchase one yet. I've done so many testing on it, and some of the software texts in there, they were incorrect. The auto would spell autio, so we had to get the software engineer to update these small deficiencies. And the heated seat button wasn't on there, and all the important buttons like the heated seat, and if you have a windshield screen in the rear, that one would not work. So you just have to be careful who you buy this thing from, because a lot of people out there are selling it and they don't even know. They're not willing to kind of like work with you and return it just in case there's something wrong with it. That's the problem, and I don't think that's fair at all. But anyway, guys, so it was great talking to you guys. So I'm getting ready to go, because the person who's picking up the car right now should be here in the next 5 minutes. So I'm gonna start the car, let it run, so that way they can they have it cool. So if you do have any questions, just post your comments down below. I'll do my best to answer them for you. And whenever the Tesla screen for the Maserati is completely done, I will go ahead and let you guys know about it before you can purchase it from anyone. Because like Alexander said, some of those guys are bad scammers. And if somebody bought something from you and you know it doesn't work, then you should be able to give them their money back. And a lot of them, they're not willing to do that, and it's not good for them to be that kind of way. So there's a lot of different business persons out there, so you just got to be careful who you buy things with. And especially from AliExpress, I would avoid buying things from there when it's come to your car, because nobody's gonna return it. They're just gonna haggle you, so they're not gonna want to take it back from you. That's pretty much it. You just have to open a dispute or some kind of claim, hopefully that they allow you to get your money back. But anyway, so we're still working on it. As soon as that's done, I'll let you know, and that way I'll make a link available for you guys to buy if you need to. All right, so thank you very much, guys, for watching, and I will see you on my next live sessions.